Welcome back to Enlightened Trading. I'm your host Conrad, and I give you another update on crypto markets today. So, looking at my TradingView account right here, you can see I posted two posts yesterday. So one of them was if Ethereum has bottomed, and I thought that it was quite likely. We had a sort of ascending triangle forming on the 4-hour and on the hourly chart. There were a few signals you can say marking a premature bottom at a 4-hour buy here on Ethereum. And if you take a closer look, so like that, you can see we had a 9 right here on Ethereum, marked the low, and yeah, we had a possible ascending triangle with a strong buy area that wasn't reached, and still some very significant support down in the low 220s. So well, we never got back down to here, and you can see what happened after that. Well, with a very strong bull rally, we broke out of the possible ascending triangle. I mean, it wasn't too confirmed, but it was okay. So we then confirmed it with a retest the prior resistance, and yeah, well, rallied up from that. So that would have been a very nice trade, especially from this consolidation I entered back here. But I will take a closer look in the to that in just a minute. So and you can see what I posted also was that Bitcoin was again at a 9 here on a 4-hour chart, very similar to well, wait a minute, this 4-hour, this was 4-hour 9 here on Bitcoin, very similar to Ethereum with its 4-hour 9, just much more delayed. So that was very interesting, and would have been a very nice trade, because if you would have held onto that, you can see what happened afterwards. We had a very strong rally and are currently up in 10,000s again and over 10,000. So that would have been a very profitable trade. You can see the 9s in the past, always marking sort of the bottom, especially right here, a very nice bottom signal and a strong buy. And well, it was again also took this trade, scaled in here down, and I'm currently up in my position. So that's that, and definitely stay tuned for this video. Make sure you leave a like and follow me on TradingView and on my Instagram. This is my Instagram. I'm posting some memes, and the response wasn't too bad lately. Yeah, so definitely make sure you check it out and follow me there to have some fun, basically. Okay, so where are we currently? So I'm going to take a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is Bitcoin on a daily chart, and you can see we held around this lower Fibonacci pitchfork line and bounced very significantly today, and are up in the 10,000s. So that has very bullish connotation. We broke above the prior candle and above the candle before the prior candle, so that's also pretty bullish. We still are on a bearish count. This would now be a finished consolidation. If the next candle starts to trade higher, then I would see this as a 4 candle correction and bullish upside after that. So the TI indicator playing out very nicely, almost perfectly. If this would have been a perfect 9, then this would have been a perfect trade. But even though it's still a very good trade, to the downside and then to the upside, again, especially with the 4-hour chart, which I mentioned earlier right here. very nice on 9 buy signal with also green 2 above green 1 after that. So it would have been very profitable in general if you would have a very liberal stop loss below this candle. Then you would have made very well for yourself. So yeah, this is a 4-hour chart. Next resistance is, well, we are currently at next resistance. We would soon look for another higher low on a 4-hour chart, somewhere in the area of maybe high 9,000s. 9,900 would be a good level to find another 4-hour higher low. But we of course could still rally furthermore into resistance of 10,300, and you can see it was a very important resistance in the past and still seems to be. So also the median would then align with the price and with this horizontal resistance area. So that's a 4-hour chart. 12-hour chart should be on a green count yet, and it is. It's now green 1. We are going to have green 2 most likely in the next 3.5 hours. If this green 2 starts trading above this green 1, then this would signal a long trade on a TD sequential, and that would be also of course a bullish signal. Yeah, so looking at it on a weekly, and this is actually one of the most important time frames, we now have a higher low, and this is actually what I talked about in my latest videos, and I mentioned this. I mean, I called this low pretty good beforehand actually, and I didn't want to put my own horse, as you might say. I don't know how you say that, but so I think you say this around that phrase. I don't know. I want to see it break 9,600-ish, but definitely below this candle. I wanted to see a break of the higher lows on a weekly time frame, and we got that. We then bounced actually prematurely in some shape or form, but we bounced of course nicely. We currently have a bit of low volume, but this is bitstamp, so I'm not too concerned about that. But it's looking like it wants to go higher and definitely go into a green 9 to then maybe top the market, maybe even at this trend line at $12,000. This would be a very nice level. You can see this would align with these two trend lines, with the 9, and maybe even this trend line here on the top. This would be a very nice trade to exit short term, or not short, but most intermediate term, or to just stay away from trading. And this is what I would do. I would, if we get a green 9, we could still rally here on the weekly, but later, going into this into and out of the green 9 on the weekly, I would be cautious. So that's that. Monthly is still bullish. This is still a green 2 above green 1, which is of course very nice. So moving on to Ethereum. Ethereum has been the leading bull of this rally. You can see a very strong move to the upside in general, also topping here on 9, not perfectly, but around the 9 we topped. Corrected rather sharply and shortly, very swift correction, and are now back at the highs. We broke out actually on Ethereum BTC. You can see it right here. We broke higher with the green 9 actually yesterday. I didn't see that, but this is bullish. If this trades green 2 above green 1, then this is very bullish. We would then also be above this run important trend line, and would then look for a target of 0.03 250-ish sats for the next resistance to be at this setup resistance trend line on ETH BTC. But switching back to ETH USD, Yeah, you can see also here on the weekly, we still have to confirm this bullish move compared to Bitcoin. On the weekly, we don't have set up resistance. This is actually pretty bullish that we don't have this on Bitcoin compared to Ethereum. This would still be a big resistance. We also didn't consolidate actually too nicely here on Ethereum. You can see the weekly is now getting overbought, which is a bit concerning in my opinion. This is getting extended, and if this runs into a 9 with resistance, I would be concerned at least. But you know, Ethereum could just move exponentially higher, break resistance, break this high, maybe top down, go back to this high. You know, I don't know what's possible. I don't know where the limit would be, but you know, we could still see Ethereum retest this trend line, and with maybe Bitcoin also then declining and form a huge ascending triangle with another touch, then another touch on the bottom, and a third touch which breaks this ascending triangle. You can see it would also align with these highs and this low, so that wouldn't be too surprising if that, and I'm going to okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to draw a horizontal line right here. So I would look for this maybe to form an ascending triangle, but you know, if ETH USD is too strong, then of course this won't happen. So I'm going to delete these arrows real quick, and also this channel rising wedge sort of thing. So having a bit more clear, looks pretty bullish still. And we are also, of course, on a verge of breaking the price high. 4-hour chart, still bullish, not too overbought. Could be rallying actually rather soon through this resistance. You can see how we are being currently rejected off the setup trend line here perfectly on the 4-hour chart. And well, did we form this? I don't know. No, I think we still have to. Yeah, we still have to break this setup resistance line to confirm. But we are currently at an 8 on a 4-hour, and we are going to get a 9 in 3.5 hours, aligning with the 12-hour chart. So that's also a thing we should keep an eye out. 12-hour is green 2, and I mean we had a green 2, but a green 1, signaling a bullish entry. And you would have made very well for yourself if you stick to this trade. 6-hour chart, topping. I mean, not top, bottoming on the 9, but I mean, basically bottoming on the 9, which actually went into a 1, signaling a long entry with a green tube of green 1. This would have been a perfect trade to hold on to. I mean, it did mark the bottom like it did on the 4-hour chart, but very nice signals here on the TI indicator, TD sequential. So that's a very nice to look at. You can see it right here, TI indicator sequential. So that's very nice to see how this is currently playing out. Of course, I would like Ethereum to stay in this consolidation a bit longer, maybe retest to 70 to make another higher low in the 4-hour chart. I mean, okay, this is a higher low, but yeah, maybe come down slowly, retest to 270, and then bounce and break this resistance line. That would be then ascending triangle, and would have me looking very bullish in the short term. But of course, on a weekly, we are getting extended. So maybe we can draw this like maybe like that, sorta. We have to wait and see how price is reacting. But of course, looking very bullish here on Ethereum. Yeah, LTC also not too bad of a play, but I'm not going to go into detail on that. So I'm going to stick with that. BTC USD and ETH USD Ethereum looking very bullish. Both we also, yeah, what it didn't say is that we broke above the highs here on Bitcoin and are now back into 4-hour high highs. On a 12-hour chart, I would have to look at. We didn't have, actually, we had consecutive higher lower highs, so I would still need it on a 12-hour chart Bitcoin to move above 2,410 ish to confirm this on another higher high. But you know, you can see this very strong candle here to the upside, signaling a reversal. So yes, I mean the trend, in my opinion, is too healthy for this to be a bull trap. Of course it could be, but yeah, as I said, looks like bulls still are here, and I think they won't stop until we get a weekly 9, and maybe even then they won't. So we have to wait and see. Yeah, but that's that. I think leave it at that. Bitcoin dominance again declining after a short rebound, cooling off the RSI. So yeah, that's it. Finish up here on the weekly. So yeah, as I said, follow me on follow me on Instagram, follow me on TradingView. All the links are down below in the description. And yeah, I'm going to grind hard. At least I'm trying. And yeah, make sure you stay with it and stay updated. So that's that for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, leave a like down below, comment, subscribe, whatever, you know. And yeah, see you guys and girls, you people, like next time. Bye.